Hello everybody, and welcome back. Off camera, I went ahead and gave every person in the party a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. That way, it should help with positioning issues that I'm having initially, even though they might be using a weapon that they're not specifically proficient in. At least it's something. I keep running into issues with Abelard. Until then, we're going to go ahead and fix it that way. The other thing I just wanted to mention...
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
I figured out how to swap weapons. This little button right here, so I can swap weapons on the fly, depending on the situation, which is going to help greatly. And we are good to go. We've got... It says key or available 4, required 1. But it says blow up the door. So we're going to go ahead and just blow up the door.
I better myself through my service.
Nice. We leveled up. Alright, so we're not going in that room until we get this sorted. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. We don't get an option for this level. We need to take a keystone feature for our class. Now we're an operative, so our keystone feature is expose weakness. Now that's going to take off any exploits. Go to our summary and apply. Next is Abelard. He also gets a keystone feature, endure. His damage is reduced. Theodora, she's same as me, so she's going to get exposed weakness. And Argenta gets what's called Revel in Slaughter. She removes the winded effect that we get when we cast Run and Gun. I need to save.
I always have a backup plan.
See how that works. Okay. Left or right? I don't know. It doesn't show us. Okay, let's go this way. Uh-oh. What's going on? The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming. Yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. Then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It's Theodora von Valencius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Oh, that doesn't sound like her at all. That's not her.
An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
No, how did you get here?
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Oh, it's so obviously not her. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Over the roaring flames you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted, as if there were a body of water between you and them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
We can walk through the fire, we can accept the offer of help, or we can get the people off the bridge. I've decided I'm going to be an iconoclast for this playthrough. Get the people off the bridge is what I need to do. I will not leave my people in harm's way. You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors, in your determination you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head you see nothing but the bellowing fire. Fall back. We will go around.
Where did it go? The thing that was... I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Let's crash the platform. Oh, that's probably a way around then. I think. Okay, so we found a way around. Let us cross.
Too late! We are too late! Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Maud headed for earlier.
Well, that would probably be a good idea. Alright, but the question is, how do we get to this elevator? It doesn't really show us on the map, unfortunately. Well, that's the way. What is this? Oh, no. That's not what we want. Okay. Guess we should be looking for loot and stuff like that. Also, this is where they went in at before, because initially we came up this other way.
Over there!
Here's some loot right here. All right, Lord Captain's quarters.
What do we have here?
Here we go. Okay, we need to look for Theodora. This is her private chambers. Indoor swimming pool. Alright, she's not going to be in there. Let's check this side. Oh, this is her bedchamber. She's not in there.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Wait, this isn't good. My God. Theodora von Valancius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I'm not going to say anything right now.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
All right, let's first examine the arch-militant's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the arch-militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. All right, let's look at Theodora. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinary accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. A small shard of glass shattered on the floor. Let me inspect these shards. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that's as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Adira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft.
Let me look at these papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It's a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora, signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Got some XP for succeeding that test. Adira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that.
Oh.
I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That creature might come back. Well, we'd best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you?
Ouch.
Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
All right, so now we've got to get to the bridge, but before we do, we're going to look around. Got a cloak. The murder scene looks like something caught the victim by surprise. Yeah, unfortunately. Is there anything on this side? Her rosary. Okay. Let me see anything else in here. Let's check the map, see if it shows any other loot. Does not. Now, if I look at the inventory, we have the handwritten letter. Let's take a look at that. Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the Rykad system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrichs van Calix, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to have to do that first and foremost. Now this cloak grants 5 fellowship. Or, you know what? He's got 35. We're going to give it to Abelard. And this helmet can be worn by someone who's dogmatic. It grants immunity to critical hits. Argenta. Yeah, she's dogmatic, so she's going to get that. Alright, we need to get to the bridge. Oh, maybe we gotta go out this side.
Is there money to be made?
Oh no. Look at that guy. Combat servitor. Heretics. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, Adira, you're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go over here. Abelard. You come on this side. Alright, let's see what happens. First of all, we should be able to charge. Brace for impact. Got everybody but me. That's fine. And we're gonna charge.
One fewer target.
Okay. Alright, Anya. Let's analyze you. You're already half damaged. Okay, we're not... Oh, we're going to get Abelard if we use that. We can't use that. So we're going to swap weapons. And we're going to shoot. Okay, that didn't do too much. Expose his weakness. Okay, Argenta. You, my dear.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, we did pretty good. This guy didn't get damaged. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright. We can't do anything else this turn. Alright, Adira. Same thing. I don't think... Yeah, that's gonna get him. Let's get you some dodge and parry up, Abelard. Alright, we are going to try.
What an unfortunate
Nice.
turn of fate. Stop mocking me. I bring ruin.
Death to non-believers!
They're kind of hitting their own guys, I noticed. Let's charge. Okay, what else can we do? Alright, Anya, let's see what we can do. We can probably get these guys. With this weapon. But before we do, let's analyze. He's full health, he's not. So we're going to hit him first. Okay. Argenta, you need to fight this other dude with your sword because he's right in front of you. But you can cleave, not that we need to.
I'll do it.
Did a little bit of damage. Alright, Adira. Scream and see what that does to this dude.
Will do.
Okay. Nope, I can't do that. Whoa!
I am your doom.
Abelard. I don't think Cleave's gonna hit. Nope, it's not gonna hit him.
Reduced to dust.
Nice. Alright, Anya, you get this guy back for what he did to you. Nope. Oh! Alright, Argenta. Finish him. Okay.
But of course.
We leveled up. Let's get our loot. Ooh. The wearer gains +5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. Now these are laser pistols. I want to keep one out because we might be using that, but the others are going in the cargo. Let's see. We need intelligence less than 35. Okay, that's not me. Okay, that could be Abelard. And that's going to help his toughness. So we are going to give him that. Alright, well, now let's level up. Dismantling. We immediately inflict one exploit on all enemies in combat, and then get a free attack against a target. Oh, look at all these talents. I want to look at just the recommended, because I think that would help lower the confusion level here. Fresh target. Whenever the operative attacks an enemy that's at full wounds, that attack deals more damage. Instant exposure. Exposed weakness costs nothing. Tide of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, we gain +1 damage and armor penetration until the end of combat. That sounds really good. Weak body, weak soul. Okay, so if I use my exposed weakness, it reduces their toughness and willpower also. That's really good. I think we're going to go with weak body and weak soul. Abelard. Now he also gets Daring Breach. He restores AP and MP and gains an agility bonus till the end of the turn. But we also get to choose one of these. When an enemy attacks, the warrior's next melee against that enemy deals additional damage. The melee attacks deal additional damage if there's no allies in adjacent cells. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain a bonus. Crit hit chance. That's in rage. Epicenter of Slaughter. When the warrior's attacked, they gain 1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, they get +1 temporary wound for each stack. So they heal. It's kind of a heal. We get 1 damage deflection. Parry is increased. Now I kind of like that, actually, because he's always getting hit. He does more damage. I think we'll go with Thick Skin. I like putting him on the defensive. See, he's really my tank right now. So we're going to go with that. Alright, she's the same as me. So we picked weak body, weak soul. We're going to have her be exactly the same. Alright, now what does she get? Firearm Mastery. She gets extra attacks. She isn't normally going to be next to allies, so I'm not going to pick that one. Cover efficiency. No, I'm not worried about that. Crit damage +1. After she deals damage to 3 different enemies, she gets a bonus for her ballistics. Reloading costs 2 AP less. And the soldier gains 3 AGI critical hit chance. You know what? I haven't really been reloading, so I have to look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one, because since I've kind of ignored that, maybe that's why she hasn't been able to attack as much. I don't know. Okay, we are done. I'm going to save. All right, let's go to the bridge, everybody. It's probably going to be another fight. I'm going to leave the episode here. The bridge is going to be the big fight for this level and perhaps this quest. We are still on the Rite of Blood quest. Thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye now.